Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Knox, U.S. Global Command 5.4. Okay, our first order of business is escalation. Basic intelligence of 7 takes the Americans to 44. One short of DEFCON 2. Okay, tech. They're putting 2 dice on AMD, and then they do an advanced SLBM and long-range missiles. Okay, got AMD and missed the other 2. Yep. AMD was the big one. So that's completed. That was the important one. Okay. No diplomacy, but under global operations, we are going to do an advisor placement. Going to put an advisor here on the minor army base in southern United States. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I can do that. I think that has to be outside home country. I think it does. Yeah, it's got to go into a minor. Yep. Can't do that in home country. Good thing I caught that. All right, so no use of advisor. Just put that right back on the dashboard. Okay, so now we go to military aid and purchase. The Iranians have done such a shockingly good job that the Americans have decided to send them a light infantry into Tehran that can be airlifted in through the minor airbase. There's a +1 premium to military aid to Iran, so costs 5 instead of 4. And for Pakistan, the Americans are going to send a destroyer and a SPAG, which totals 7, minus arms sales of 2, has a net cost of 5. And for themselves, they're going to spend 10 on a Marine and 2 airborne. They're spending 12 on an attack bomber and a fighter, 4 on an SSN, and they're saving 1. Okay, combat. Pakistan, it just still doesn't like the numbers, so they're not going to do anything. There will be 1 combat move by the Americans. With this fleet here, there is a fighter aboard the supercarrier that is going to I-11 to go on ASW patrol. Okay, that is it for combat. Now we're into non-combat. So, from I-10, from this fleet card, we're going to take a destroyer and a frigate. The destroyer is going to go 1, 2 into I-3. The frigate is going to go a 3rd space into I-1. The SSN in I-10 moves over here to I-8. The balance of the fleet on the card, which is the supercarrier, amphib, cruiser, and a frigate, move to I-7. We'll go and do it that way, just, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking on the fly. Okay, now, over here in the Atlantic, I think you could see everything there. All right, from the fleet card here, we have a cruiser and a frigate that go 1, 2, 3, 4 with port bonus. Down here, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down here to A41. Okay, then up here in A24 we have an SSN that will go 1, 2, 3. Down there to A38. We have a destroyer and a frigate in A24 that will 1, 2, 3, 4. Down here to A42. The remainder of the fleet is going to go 1, 2, 3 over here to A33. It was an on-the-fly change. That is a supercarrier, an amphib, a cruiser, a destroyer, and 2 frigates. Marine in Northeast United States uses strategic land movement to go 1, 2 over here to Gulf states. And the A10 in Central United States moves 1 down to Gulf states. And I think that is all of our non-combat. Done pull that stuff off. Okay, so now we're placing units. Make sure I do this correctly. Set this down and I'll move you up a little closer so you can see better. There we go. Okay, at the major Army base in Gulf states, we're going to be able to Marine and 2 airborne. At the guess it doesn't matter. The major Army base in southern United States, we're going to build an attack bomber and a fighter. And then at the minor shipyard in southern United States, we're going to build an SSN. We're actually going to build that SSN we'll actually build that SSN in port. Okay, that's it for placing units. Okay, recruitment roles. Let's do Pakistan first. Look at that, they hit it. They hit it. Wow, wow, wow. And actually, I forgot a couple of non-combat moves I just saw in Pakistan. So let's do the non-combat moves and then we'll decide what to do about the recruitment. This SPAG goes from southern Pakistan to northern Pakistan, and this mech also goes to northern Pakistan. All right, now the decision has been made. This time, they want a light infantry. Said light infantry goes into southern Pakistan from the recruitment role. Okay, now we do Iran. Well, there's one's just too many of them. Okay, now we deliver aid. So, as I said, the light infantry goes into Tehran via the minor air base. In Pakistan, the SPAG goes here into southern Pakistan. The destroyer goes in port at the minor shipyard with the rest of his buddies. Okay, that's that. The Americans, as we said, are up to 44. So that plus the one they saved, well, I think that's probably going to make 45. It should anyway. I believe that's it. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.